Yeah, I'm here. How's it going? God, I feel you there. Yep, just kind of getting done with the work day, winding down, and jumping in some big time with you guys.
through a staging session. Anyone else who would also be the staging, or aka the demo session, which really sucks. But go ahead and
All
tell
good.
Jin Kieran. I'm assuming you made that account on that website already, on the Big Time Studios one. Is that correct?
Yep.
Okay. I'm pretty sure you're using the same email address. I'm gonna go hit add. I guess not.
No, it's Jin Kieran.
Go ahead and
Jin
just
Kieran dot string. Oh, go ahead.
send it to me as a Discord DM, and then we'll start getting rolling with that. And hopefully, by the time that we kind of go through the presentation, that you'll be able to kind of see what's up and be able to kind of just join us as we're kind of going through that process. All right, I just allowed you, so you should have access to that staging proper. You wouldn't get forbidden access. You just make sure start that downloading process if you haven't already on the Big Time launcher. You can hit the gear icon and switch over to staging, and that should let you start the download/install process. I'll kind of move this stream along, and I'll still introduce you, of course, because I know you are here. But just for the sake of everyone else here as well, make sure to kind of get rolled up and started. Okay.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. Again, sorry about the the situation, and yeah, I'm gonna talk to the person who I had booked you and yell at them about what they did wrong, because this is not cool for you, at least. I know you spent a lot of time trying to get ready to get here, and then all of a sudden, that ends up falling through. That being said, Gostigo, where are you? So I know to pick you up right now because it's about go time. We're on N8 East, Charlie Shard. I don't see you. Hit the H's in hotel button, please. Just mute by the trainers if you need to. If you need to tune into our stream as well, just tune into our stream and kind of get yourself set up over here. Moon Juice. I guess we'll just kind of introduce you and kind of have everyone rolling along that way. So yeah, I'll be going there. We're just check out my stream to see where we're at in real time. We do need to get this kind of rolling right now because we're about 15 minutes over clock. That being said, welcome everyone to the Big Time Play Stream. I'm your host, Gray, and today we are joined with Moon Juice as well as Jin Kieran, Costigo, and Titan Rune. In that order, we'll kind of have you guys introduce yourself to the audience here. Starting with Moon Juice. Moon Juice, if you can introduce yourself to the audience here.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Moon Juice. Yeah, that's about it.
No worries. Sounds good. Love it. Love the enthusiasm. And then we also have Jin Kieran with us. And then we also have Jin Kieran here. Jin Kieran, do you want to introduce yourself to the audience here as well?
Yeah, it helps if I'm not on mute.
That's
So I'm Jim Kieran. I'm actually a Twitch streamer. I'm a veteran from the military. Got out. Been doing this probably 6-7 years off and on. Recently made the move over to Web3, and I've been checking out a lot of the different games on Web3, and it's honestly been a fantastic journey. And that's kind of where I'm at right now.
awesome. Love to hear it. And then we also have a recurring player here, Ghostigo. Ghostigo, if you want to introduce yourself to the audience here. Awesome. Awesome, thank you. And then we also have Titan Rune, who's also joining us as well. Titan Rune, if you want to introduce yourself to the audience in front of us.
Thanks for having me here, Gray. I appreciate it. I'm Titan Rune. I stream on Twitch, and I'm a variety streamer. And I got introduced to Web3. This is my first Web3 game, and yeah, it's a pleasure.
Oh yeah, love to hear it. Thanks for joining us. That being said, for those who are currently tuned into the stream, we are doing what's called the Ruby VIP Pass giveaway. And for those who don't know, what's a Ruby VIP Pass? Why should you care? Ruby VIP Pass. If you guys want to, by the way, as I'm kind of talking through this, you guys can hit the caps lock button to initiate the auto walk feature. If you want to hit the tap, if you want to tap the left shift button to go into auto sprint, you can do that. But we'll kind of make our way towards up the big tower. We'll be taking a left around this hill. That being said, so yeah, what is a Ruby VIP Pass? It lets you get into the early access of the game, which allows you to get, a huge advantage over other people once we actually go live, whether it be gameplay knowledge, and more importantly, the ability to earn, these exclusive cosmetics that we have in store for you. So our cosmetics in the game, they are actually limited edition. So there's actually a set quantity of them that will ever exist, and it is powered by the blockchain, which I know is a very, scary term to hear, or really, for a lot of other people, it's kind of like a triggering sort of like word. But it is worth noting that, Big Time is going to be free to play and not pay to win, and all of our cosmetics are exactly that. They are cosmetic, and we don't want to ever see this game cross over into the potentially, pay to have an advantage sort of sphere. So we're very adamant about that, and we can talk a bit more and break some of that down. That being said, why does it matter about getting to the game early? Well, right now the launch date is estimated to be probably 2023 is a possibility. That being said, if you join the game into the Ruby phase, which will start in July 2022, which is actually, it is July.
Oh, nice, really?
So it's going to be sometime this month. Yeah, exactly. Then you will have an absolute advantage of looting out these limited edition, limited supply cosmetics before people who, join in, let's say, 2023. So let's say, for example, if there's like, let's say, maybe a fire sword, again, aesthetic fire sword, like a sword that's on fire. And let's say there's a total of maybe 10 copies of those that will ever exist. If you loot one out, let's say, if you get lucky and find one in like September, then there's only be 9 of those fire swords remaining out there in the world to be looted. There is a possibility that all of those can be looted before the game goes into launch, meaning that if someone else who joins the game at launch was like, oh man, I want a fire sword, well, the only way for them to get it, they can't loot it anymore. They have to actually purchase it off somebody else. But again, it is aesthetics only, and it doesn't matter if they buy it or not, because it's not going to affect their gameplay experience.
Yeah.
So that being said, we are doing a Ruby VIP Pass on Boon Juice's stream. We're also doing a Ruby VIP Pass giveaway on Jin Kirin's stream, as well as a Big Time Studio stream. And yeah, that's currently where we're at with that. So make sure you guys are tuning in to twitch.tv/moonjuice, twitch.tv/JinKirin, and you guys will be able to qualify yourself for the Ruby VIP Pass. That being said, any questions that you guys have about that? We'll talk about the giveaway process actually as that time nears, by the way.
Is it for sure that it will gonna be 22 July?
Ruby is gonna be July 2022. That's correct.
That's
sure.
Awesome.
That's gonna be this month.
But do you think it's gonna be earlier than 2023? The full launch, I mean.
It could be. The reason why we don't want to set any tentative dates is because we don't want to. Let's put it this way: would you rather a game come out that looks like not the best thing ever?
Yeah. I understand.
Just so we can meet a date, or would you rather the game come out with a lot of features, with the pets, the mounts, the storyline, quests, all of that fun stuff, right? Initial reception means a lot when it comes down to global launches, and because of such, we don't want to rush and release a product just for the sake of releasing it.
It's for our best and for the people, for the players best also.
Right.
Patience is the key.
Yeah, that's the ideal. So again, we don't have a tentative date besides it's going to be possible that 2023. Initially, I did say 2022. The giveaway process, we'll kind of talk a bit more about that as we kind of progress through the stream. But stay tuned, guys, if you guys want to be part of the VIP Pass giveaway. That being said, what is Big Time? Big Time is going to be a free-to-play, non-pay-to-win cooperative RPG that combines fast action-paced combat, collectability of limited edition cosmetics, as well as a history time-spanning adventure for what we can offer you as, what we're looking to offer is revolutionize and create an unprecedented gaming experience. We do have a storyline, we do have quests, and so what is our mission in the game? Our mission is to basically, uncover this mysterious threat that's tearing down the very walls of time itself. And, we'll see, like, these different time periods kind of collapsing in these really cool and twisted ways. So we'll see like maybe a Jurassic time period, where like dinosaurs are like kind of roaming around the world, and we'll see like this, Western world, Western, time period kind of colliding in with that. And so we'll see like maybe cowboys taming and riding and on top of dinosaurs as mounts. That being said, with time as our overarching theme, we effectively have infinite creativity to draw from, because effectively, I mean, the time allows infinite creativity within its own right. So we'll kind of be going backwards and forwards through time, sort of like medieval Europe, feudal Japan, and all of that fun stuff, while also going into the future.
Nice.
that being said, that is big time for you guys, and let's kind of introduce classes. If any point in time, by the way, if you guys have questions or your viewers have questions, please don't hesitate to ask me. I love answering questions, and I kind of want to break down any misconceptions that maybe you had. So, in big time, we have classes, of course. I'm sure you guys are introduced to that as you kind of are starting up the game. We have 4 classes right now, but we will be expanding upon the number of classes we'll have available. First class we're going to talk about is the Chronomancer. Chronomancers are responsible for, dealing, sort of like a range of spells. They're responsible for debuffing enemies as well as doing long-range combat. Chronomancers are our spellcaster class of big time. After the Chronomancer, we have the Quantum Fixer. They're kind of responsible for keeping allies alive, healed up, and as well as buffed and supported. Maybe deploying some gadgets into combat to kind of help out with the team. Quantum Fixers are support class of big time. And after the Quantum Fixer, we have the Shadowblade. Shadowblades are responsible for being quick and nimble. They like to be in and out of combat as quickly as possible, deploying traps for the enemies. Shadowblades are our stealthy class of big time. And then finally, we have the Time Warrior. Time Warriors are responsible for getting up close and personal, mitigating enemies away from the party, by taunting them, as well as, being all around our brute force class of big time. And, Time Warriors are kind of our brute force class, a big time. That being said, it is worth noting that you're not, in big time, you're not forced to play any sort of specific type of way. And you're certainly definitely not forced to place any specific type of class. So, that being said, let's talk about kind of like class switching. Jin Kirin, if not for the Quantum Support class, what other class would you have liked to have played? We have Mage, Assassin, Warrior.
I'm always kind of the healer, but my secondary is always going to be tank. So it's most likely going to be Fixer and Time Warrior for me.
Awesome. So if you can make your way towards me, Jin Kirin, come to where Gray's at right now and interact with this Genghis Khan, the Time Warrior trainer. And then Moon, what about you? If not for the Shadowblade, what other class would you have liked to have played? The Warrior, Support, or Mage?
Maybe Warrior, but otherwise I feel like the stealth kind of movement class is like always my playstyle.
Oh hell yeah, no, I love that. But for the sake of demonstration, go ahead and interact with this Genghis Khan trainer over here for me. Real quick. All right, perfect.
I will go for the Quantum Fixer for sure.
Thank you, Gostigo. I appreciate that. Titan Rune,
We need
are
it.
you familiar? Yeah, exactly. Titan Rune, have you switched between different classes yet before?
I have all 4 timepieces, yes.
All right, cool. That's awesome. All right, cool. So let's talk about switching between different classes. If you guys all hit your tab button going into your inventory or hit I for inventory, you can see on the far left-hand side you have what's called a starter pocket watch. It varies depending on what you initially grabbed. For Jin Kirin, it's gonna say the Quantum Fixer time. Yeah, it seems like you guys are picking up on that pretty quickly. For Jin Kirin, yours was the Quantum Fixer's pocket watch, and Rune Juice for you, it's the Shadowblade starter pocket watch. Now, a pocket watch, in layman's terms, you can think of it as a character slot. It's responsible for housing your experience, levels, attributes, skills, equipment, and all that fun stuff. It basically is, like, again, like a character slot. Now, because we just had you get a different pocket watch there, Moon Juice, if you hit on the change timeline button on the left side of your inventory, you can now access the Time Warrior pocket watch and click on that, and then click on the right side to change your timeline. So I'll let you kind of get some time to do that. Perfect. Now you're gonna notice you're pretty freaking naked, right? This is and the reason for that is because, again, it's a different character slot. All the equipment, all the gear, all the experience, all the levels that you had, abilities that you had on the other class does not transfer over because, again, at the end of the day, it is your own pocket watch, or your own character slot. So you're gonna have to re-equip some of the gear that thankfully the trainer gave you to kind of gear out your Time Warrior a little bit.
Mhm.
And it is worth noting, there is no penalty, there is no cost to do this. So you can kind of switch between different classes on the fly, in the middle of combat, in the middle of an adventure. We call them adventures, not dungeons. Whenever you want to. And as you progress through the game, you're going to be coming across higher level pocket watches and higher level pocket watch gears, which will allow you to kind of augment the available skills you have to you. So if you go back to your inventory and you go to your skills tree, just for a brief moment, you can kind of see what our skills trees look like right now. Truth be told, they are, let's be honest here, they're pretty lackluster, they're pretty boring, there's very few skills available, and that's actually intentional. These are the base skills of that specific class that you have. However, as you progress through the game, if you go back to your inventory tab, you'll see underneath the bottom left of your pocket watch, on the left side, left-hand side, you'll see that there's a gear slot. Now, as you progress through the game, you'll come across different types of pocket watch gears that will expand your available abilities for you. So you're going to be kind of grinding, looking for different abilities, different skill trees, if you will, that will kind of that will allow you to define the character that you want to play a bit better. So, for example, I like the Chronomancer, but I do have like a specific build in the live version. It's more like an ice build of a Chronomancer, which is pretty cool and neat. And also it slows down time and all that fun stuff. None of which are available in the base stats or in the base skill tree, but it is available because I did find a better pocket watch and some pocket watch gears. And the higher level pocket watches you get, the more gear slots you get, as well as some of those higher level pocket watches will have built-in skills inside of them. Any questions so far on any of that, guys?
Yeah, when can we... Sorry.
Go for it.
When can we interact with Einstein?
When it's ready.
Alright.
Again, I can, tell you a set date that could 100% be wrong, or I can just be honest with you and tell you, when the team's ready to have that ready, it's going to be ready.
We can't do this in the staging, okay? Yeah, that was some pity.
I'm sorry. Does someone else have another question about
I was actually going to ask, thinking long term, are there any plans to expand on the pocket watches / class system in the future?
Yeah. As mentioned before, yeah. I know we have 4 right now. We will be having more than just 4 classes. Going forward, it's going to be 4 at launch, but we will be having additional things adding on to the pocket watch system. We'll have more different sorts of pocket watches, and I don't want to spoil too much, but there's already another class kind of in the way.
Okay.
What about you, Moon? Any questions about that so far?
No, I like this system. It's really nice.
Hell yeah. It's also worth noting that the I don't want to go into it yet. Actually, we'll talk about it as we come across it. So it is worth noting that there is an XP penalty if the level disparity between the party members are too high. So I'm actually going to go ahead and get a new Quantum Fixture starter pocket watch. I'm going to start a base one. Ghostigo, you may want to go Quantum Fixture as well. Titan Rune, I see that you just swapped over. Moon Juice, I know you said you like playing Stealthy class, so you can probably switch back to your Shadow Blade if you like to. You don't have to play your Time Warrior. I just wanted you to get the idea as to how that kind of functions and how that plays out.
My Quantum Fixer is level 1.
Let me switch off to my other Quantum Fixer as well right now, too. Drop everything down.
So just for the sake of confirmation, I assume that like the friend system and possibly the guild system and stuff like that's coming in the future.
That's correct. Yeah, actually, pretty soon actually. Let's see. Doug,
So what?
has there been? Huh? What's up?
So will you play with the Quantum Fixer?
I'm playing Quantum Fixture as well. I think we always need more Quantum Fixtures. If it's just one Quantum Fixture in the party, it doesn't do well.
Yes, that's why I'm asking.
Oh well, then.
Oh no, you guys don't have to play it. No, I'm telling Ghostigo that because Ghostigo has found every reason to not play Quantum Fixture,
Yes.
and he's been a part of a lot of parties so far, and he's seen them all die. And I keep telling him to go play Quantum Fixture, and he never wants to do it.
That's right.
I personally, I love the Quantum Fixer. I found a couple of different pocket watches with different abilities. Found like an offensive build, like a pure healer build. I saw one guy rocking a staff and had like a caster build. Which that's a question that I do have. Does intellect increase your healing? Because I know it increases magic damage, but I haven't seen anything that specifically states it increases healing.
I want to say it does, but I'll say this much as well. Your attributes are going to be more so defined by the equipment you end up using, more so than what sort of stats you're going for. Because as you come across the higher tier stuff, like tier 2, tier 3, you'll start seeing that it's actually going to require a variety of different stats, not just, one specific type of stat to wield. And I'll kind of explore a bit more of that with you guys. Let me answer one question real quickly. Has there been any discussion about keeping your level when switched between pocket watches? The answer is no. We're not going to have that system, basically, and the reason for that is because I don't know if you guys are familiar with a lot of other RPG games, but what ends up happening with a lot of these sorts of games, power kind of consolidates at the very top. What that means is that veteran players have very little to, if any reason, to kind of go down to play with lower level players, unless you're trying to recruit people, unless it's kind of within their own benefit. But
وعملت كراش الصراحة كنت طالع زعلان جدا من الموضوع ده ولكن كملنا بعدها بلعبة مير 4 مش عارف كنتوا معانا في لعبة مير 4 ولا لا لكن الستريم ده للاسف مش هيبقى فيه جيف اواي، ولكن احنا بس هنستريم عادي جدا. الستريم الجاي يوم الاربع، انتوا اول كده 2 تعرفوا الستريم الجاي، بس انا برضو هنزل في الديسكورد وهنزل في الكوميونتي وهنزل برضو في الانستا عشان الناس كلها تعرف ان الاربع الجاي فيه ستريم عليه جيف اواي، وعايزين بقى نعمل شيرات، واي حد نفسه في جيف اواي او نفسه في قصدي نفسه في روبي باس يقدر يشرفنا يوم الاربع عشان يبقى له فرصة ان هو يكسب الروبي باس. بالمناسبة عندي مفاجأة حلوة قوي ليكو، وهي ان اللي حصل على روبي باس هيقدر يلعب اللعبة لايف يوم 22/7 اللي جاي. Yeah, right now.
Very cool. Glad to hear. Doug Life says, I feel like most people won't reset.
But I will be in the back.
They find that end game watch. I mean, Doug, and you can say that, and that's a fair point. Our stats kind of show otherwise. We've seen a lot of people kind of reset as they come across, you know, just better pocket watches overall. But yeah, there will be some people who may not reset at all. They may want to stay with one pocket watch, and you're more than welcome to do that. You know, if you want to take that route, then by all means you can take that route. But yeah, you are going to have to, you know, weigh the risk or weigh the value of whether or not resetting is worth it or not. It's not for just replayability, it's also for
بس احنا بنحول للكوانتم فيكسر، بس انا رميت كل حاجة عند الكوانتم فيكسر ترينر ومش عارف اتكلم معاه بسبب الحاجة دي، فهبعد كده شوية نعمل كده.
We're gonna go look for a different portal right now to see what we can enter in setup. So just if you guys want to wander around for the time being, or if you guys have questions, don't hesitate to kind of go ahead and ask.
نتكلم معاه ناخد كل حاجة نفسنا فيها للكوانتم فيكسر.
I'll go ahead and swap to my chronomancer. Oh.
Nice.
You're the best, dude. Thank you.
Yeah, no worries. No worries.
Let me destroy my other pocket watch real quick. Give me one moment. Don't go inside just yet, guys.
طبعا زي ما انتم شايفين كل حاجة أصلا بافس يعني. دي باف ودي باف.
Go Stigo, we crossed the portal. We're about to get ready to go inside.
اوه البورتال هتفوتني
Twitch? I didn't even post it in our Discord yet.
The struggle.
Yeah. We just want to increase viewership across the, you know, thing, and then we'll also be shifting viewership to you guys and getting you guys followers as well. Yeah. All right, guys. So we're just gonna get ready to walk inside. All right, let's go inside, guys. Interact. So we're now adventuring what's called a time tier. Some people call them portals. We call them time tiers. Basically, they kind of let us, you know, go into different parts of the world. In that way, kind of, you know, get different bits of gear, progress our characters, and all that fun stuff. It is worth knowing that adventures in Big Time are
للأسف عندي ليك خبر وحش يا باكي، وهو ان لسه قايل ان الفري بلاي يوم مش يوم احتمال يبقى في 2023. ده معناه مش عارف، ممكن في حالتين، وانا بتكلم طبعا بصراحة معاكم دايما، لا اما اللعبة تموت، ولكن برضو بالمناسبة لو اللعبة ماتت في الفترة دي، لان الناس طبعا من كتر انتظار اللعبة ممكن اللعبة تموت. انا بالنسبة لي يعني ده رأيي الشخصي. ولكن لو حتى اللعبة ماتت من حلاوتها بعد كده في الفري بلاي او الفري اكسس، هتقدر ان هي تبقى هايب تاني، وهتقدر ان الناس تلعب اللعبة حتى لو اللعبة ماتت. فاهمين قصدي؟ الحالة التانية ان طبعا الناس تتشوق اكتر، وهي برضو متوصلة بأول حالة، وان هي هتبقى طبعا اللعبة احسن، كل ما اخرت كل ما احسن، وكل ما نزلت لنا من غير مشاكل. فللأسف ممكن نستنى فوق ال6 شهور من دلوقتي، او هنقول 6 شهور ماكسيمم، عشان نقدر نلعب اللعبة للأسف للفري بلاي. ولكن انا هبقى بعمل ستريمات عليها طبعا، لو لقيت طبعا دعم كفاية على اللعبة ده ان شاء الله، لو هي ما ماتتش يعني اكيد هنعمل ستريمات يعني.
Oh, what's that? Oh,
Nice NFT.
Someone got
Hey guys, the NFTs are following me. Thank you.
Nice, congrats. That's awesome.
Thank you.
nice.
Oh, what a lovely dungeon. We are all level 1.
So it is worth noting that you know what promotes or encourages drop rates is making sure that people are all within generally the same level of each other within the party. You guys are doing all with effectively the same sort of instance, and the larger the party, the better it is. You guys may have noticed items dropping kind of behind us before earlier when you guys were killing mobs. Items that drop in big time are instance based. So what that means is that no one else can see the items that are dropping, and when they drop for you alone. So you don't have to worry about anyone kind of.
على فكرة بالمناسبة أنا بلعب بالستريم ده
You can view the you can inspect the details of the item in advance if you want to by holding down the left alt button.
بكوانتوم فيكسر.
And if you
خدتوا
want to, you
بالكم؟
can share that item to the party either by picking it up and dropping it or just clicking the share item button, which
بس
is
أنا
I
مش عارف
believe the
سلاحه
default
فين،
button
مش
is
عارف.
R.
مش لاقي أي سلاح ما عندي، ما خدتش سلاح خالص من الترينر ومش عارف ازاي يعني.
Like you guys really thought about
بس عامة هما كده اللي بيلفلوني يعني.
Yeah, no, that is the plan. We're looking in creating a quality gaming experience first with the cosmetic integration, you know, with the again NFT integration.
بس
but NFTs is not what,
للأسف يا باكي
we're
الإجابة
revolving around creating a great game.
مش
And
لذيذة على
so, you
سؤالك،
know, we may as well have the hard
ولكن
question
طبعا
kind of
كان
asked
سؤال
here at this
مهم
point.
برضو إن
Congrats, by the way,
احنا
whoever got that.
نتكلم عنه.
You know, why NFTs? Why not, let's say, Steam
وسؤال
Marketplace, for
طبعا
example? And there's a lot of reasons for that. Number one, by
كده ولا كده
this is
لازم ما يتعرف
we're going to
يعني.
be using, the ideal is that you can actually withdraw this something that you understand it as, right? So we want the withdrawal ability. So let's say you get a really cool rare cosmetic, you sell in the marketplace for maybe like $10, maybe like $20, maybe even more than that. We want the ability for users to have to be able to withdraw that into like maybe their bank account, something that they can actually spend into, right? So with Steam
جميل كوانتوم
Marketplace,
فيكسر.
you buy and you sell something in Steam Marketplace, that
مهم
money
جدا.
only stays and will only ever exist within Steam Marketplace. That's it, right? You can't interact with that money outside of the Steam Marketplace. But we do want you guys to be able to interact, you know, with the money that you make within Big Time to actually withdraw it and actually use it outside of our platform. So that is the overarching goal. That, you know, and again, Big Time is not going to be something that you'll be getting rich quick on. I think that's an absurd statement.
هو أنا
people
مش
make if anyone's ever
مش
thinking that.
باعتقادي
But the
إن
idea
اللعبة
is
ممكن
that, you
تموت،
know, I don't know about
ولكن
you,
طبعا
but
من كتر
back then
الانتظار
especially,
أنا
not so much now 'cause we're
متوقع
working a lot.
على آخر السنة دي
You know,
هيبقى
put a
في
lot of
أكتر
hours
من
for a
لعبة
game,
زي
just
لعبة
be
بيج
cool and
تايم
just kinda
يعني.
make a little bit something out of it,
الناس
you know.
شغالة في
And if you
لعب
don't
البلاي
interact
تو
with that
ايرن
part of the game, you
بسرعة
obviously don't
جدا.
have to. You don't have to sell anything, you don't have to buy anything. You can just kind of like find
وكل
these,
فترة في
really
لعبة
rare cosmetics
بتتاخد
loot
ترند،
and
ولكن
support
أنا
them
شايف
as
أحسن
the
لعبة دلوقتي
game.
لحد دلوقتي بيج تايم. عشان
Do you
كده
mind me
طبعا
asking
أول
a
لعبة كنا عاملين لها
potentially
ستريمات،
hard
أول لعبة
question for
مهتمين
the
بيها،
marketplace?
I like hard questions. Go
وأول
for it.
لعبة برضو نزلت بلاي تو ايرن أو
Is
NFT،
there any
والناس
reason that there's no information available, like in terms of sales
حبتها
and
وحبت
pricing and
الجرافيك
stuff like that?
بتاعها،
Like
لأن
information
طبعا
you
ما
typically see
تنسوش
on
إن
the NFT
اللعبة
marketplace?
معمولة من
The marketplace is still in beta right
مطورين
now. So
كانوا
we're
في
still kind of
ايبك
building that out. There's a few
جيمز،
different things that we're doing. Yeah.
الشركة
So
المشهورة
if you look
جدا
at the top left
للألعاب،
marketplace at NFT.bigtime.gg,
وعاملين أصلا
you'll notice that the
فورتنايت.
marketplace is still in beta. Yes, absolutely. Sales history, you know, copy sold, the provenance, right? You know, like change of hands as to where these items are going. That's all stuff that you do want to actually implement and support. And it's also worth noting
أنا
that
مش
right
هضرب
now
أي
our
حاجة
marketplace
طبعا
is based off of a buy sell system.
في
We wanna have
الدونجون ده،
buy,
ولا هضرب
sell,
أي باد جاي
rent,
خالص.
gift,
كل اللي أنا هعمله إن أنا
and some other features
هعمل لهم
as well. And we'll kind of be talking. I guess we'll kind of, you know, explore or rather disclose
هيل
that information as we kind
كل
of come across
ما
it.
حد
But right now, unfortunately, it's not within the system right now. That's,
يقع
but
مننا
we
أو
are,
كده.
yeah, 100%. That's the reason.
برضه بالمناسبة يعني
And I think on the marketplace, when I was looking through it, I think there's an
ناخد
option to
فكرة
buy
عن
with
الكوانتوم
cards.
فيكسر،
So is that going to be a thing for
وانتوا كمان
Web2
تاخدوا
gamers
فكرة
as well?
معايا.
Yeah, exactly. And again.
وبالمناسبة هو لذيذ يعني،
Big
أنا
time, you know,
يعني أنا
actually, so I actually
مش
joined
متضايق
Big Time
منه خالص.
initially as a community enthusiast before I actually got hired on by the team. I got hired like close to like 10 months later.
بالعكس أنا حاسس إن أنا بعمل لهم خدمة، مش
but
عارف
yeah.
ليه.
What Big Time is trying to do
يعني
is
الموضوع
put, like,
لسه يعني مش
Web3 games, you know,
مش شايق
NFT
قوي،
games, if you
بس
will,
حاسس إن أنا
blockchain
بعمل
games in
معاهم
the hands
خدمة
of
يعني.
people who don't understand it, right?
إيه بقى ده؟
You shouldn't have to understand crypto. You shouldn't have to understand wallets. You shouldn't have to understand any of the technical jargon behind all of that just to play the game.
الحمد لله.
It's silly. Or
هي
you
دي
have to sell your
فكرة
items.
ناجحة طبعا.
You want to support credit card payments.
ده
You wanna
كده
support bank
AI
transfers,
جوه
you wanna support
اللعبة
things that
يعني
people
بيخليك إن أنت
understand
لو
and you
اتزنقت
don't
في
have
أي
to do
حتة من
research, crazy amounts of research
الثغرات اللي
to
موجودة
to
جوه
do. There's no
الخريطة،
reason why someone should have to understand what, you know, what a
بيفك
wallet and crypto
نفسه.
wallet
في
is
ألعاب
just in
تانية
order
ما
to sell
فيهاش
some of their assets that they, you know, decided to,
الخاصية
you
دي،
know, obtain in the game, you know,
أو
for
نظام
free,
ال
like
AI ده يعني.
right? Like, there's no reason for that. It's ridiculous. I understand why some people do, but we don't want to make that process too frictionful, if you will. We want to reduce the amount of friction that it takes for someone to understand how the game works and how the marketplace can function.
So with the credit card payment being an option, does that mean you guys won't be using your own token for the marketplace?
We will have a token, but it's not going to be listed on an exchange. It's something that will be earned and community driven and granted. So right now the working term is the BIGTIME token, but we actually that's just, you know, the temporary name right now until we actually have a more permanent name, unless that is what the name's going to be. But yeah, we will have our own token, but it's not going to be listed on some sort of like exchange or some DEX or whatever not, because doing so kind of allows the currency to be manipulated by external forces that aren't within the abilities of the game, right? Like I'm sure you've noticed it, you know.
بجد انا ما خدتش بالي خدت فعلا NFT تاني.
Or Ethereum decides to go down, that triggers an effect across
عارف.
the board for all the other coins.
بس انا عايز سلاح مش عايز NFT، انا عايز سلاح
We don't want
امسكه
to
هنا.
be subject to like barrel and bull runs effectively, you know.
Yeah, so it sounds like you guys are going to treat it more like a community-ran V-Bucks system for the Web 2 gamers. So it's going to be a primo currency in the game, but it's not something that's going to be external or manipulated. You guys basically set the value.
Community setting the value.
Well, yeah, that's what I meant by you guys.
Yeah. That's the ideal.
I don't have a revive yet.
Don't worry. I'm yeah. Oh, do you play you play the fixer as well? I assume, right, in the live version of the game.
Oh yeah.
The fixer is actually relatively. I don't want to say OP because if I say that, the devs are gonna be like, "Oh, I guess it's time to nerf the fixer." But I like the fixer a lot. That's all I gotta say. I'm not gonna disclose as to why, but there's certain things about the fixer that plays really well if you know what to do. To make it, in my opinion, one of the best classes out there. More so than the Time Warrior. At certain things and over others.
I actually keep two Quantum Fixer pocket watches with me at all times. One's for whenever I don't have a group, one's for when I do have a group. And I'm not going to explain why either, because I don't want it getting nerfed.
It's actually interesting. It's my first time to play by Quantum Fixer.
Yeah, it's also worth noting if you do. What's up? Talk to me.
Oh, I was gonna say, the one thing I noticed about the Quantum Fixer is aggro. They love aggro.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, and that's actually a really good thing. It's actually a really good thing, depending how you play it.
Yep, I've actually we've recovered portal bosses because I just kite the enemies while the team gets everybody else up or revives or whatever they need to do.
Oh yeah, don't spoil it too hard right now, because there's more to that actually plays a role. But yeah, play the nuke is like, come on, spill it. Yeah. Yeah, that's part of my strat. There's ways that, oh man, it's crazy, but I'm not gonna go into it right now, unfortunately, just because, you know, we want you guys to explore the game, and also because I want to keep what I do really well.
I know, right?
It's my favorite class for a reason.
Yeah, you are helpful.
Moonjuice, we didn't get to talk about it much earlier, but what's your gaming background like?
I grew up on COD, have like a decade in that, and then
Oh hell yeah, dude.
started streaming this game called Crunker.
Oh, Crunker.io.
Yeah.
I know about
Dude.
that one.
Oh man, I gotta be honest. Can you b-hop really well? I can't b-hop in my life. Like, with the sliding. Oh, dude, I can't figure that out. I was good at shooting, getting headshots with the sniper, but that was as far as I got with that.
Yeah, I made the game for like 2.5 years.
Oh, dude, that's sick. So, what, do you not play Call of Duty anymore?
No, now I'm actually on Splitgate. That's my main thing.
The one with the portals, right?
Yeah.
My ex, she tried getting me into that. Or I guess at the time she wasn't my ex, but whatever. And I don't know. I shoulda, but I was too busy playing COD at the time. I got really invested into Modern Warfare 2019. Then Cold War came out, and Cold War, yuck, didn't like. But Vanguard I do like, and I'm looking forward to Modern Warfare 2022.
It's more exciting.
Just burned alive.
Oh, I got you, bro. Someone else got you, nice. Hell yeah. How's Splitgate, by the way? What are your thoughts on that?
I love it. I'm very addicted.
Sell it to me if you don't mind me asking.
It has a very high skill ceiling, and the better you get at it, the more addicting it gets.
Is there a lot of vertical movement?
It's a decent amount.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of just like portal movement stuff. And I kind of And like once you kind of get that map knowledge and you start outplaying people, it gets so fun.
So
You're just constantly outplaying.
I might want to give it another shot. It's free to play, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah.
That's awesome. No, my only concern is that like I'm only good at aiming vertically. I'm horizontally, but I hate aiming vertically. That's why Overwatch annoyed the hell out of me when like a far would go up in the sky with this like its mercy combo, and it's like doing these stupid ups and downs, and I'm just like, dude, what the hell? I can't like shoot it for my friggin' life. Is there a lot of vertical movement in Splitgate?
It's a good amount, yeah. It depends on the map.
But there's no like flying, is there? Or is it just like?
Oh no.
It's momentum. So like, say you like put a portal on a wall and then put one on the floor, and like fall way down, go through the one on the floor, then you'll like be flying out the one on the wall.
Oh, okay. But it is boots on the ground, just more so it can be manipulated.
Yeah.
Via. Okay, cool. So actually, you know what? I might give that a try. A friend of mine.
Like Halo story.
That's
I was about to say, imagine Halo 2 or Halo and Portal 2 had a baby, and that's pretty much Splitgate.
Oh wait, then I know you brought up Halo. I tried out Halo Infinite at one point, and one thing I didn't like about it, I love going for headshots, but the stupid body armor of Halo pissed me off because it's indiscriminate. You know, it doesn't matter if you get headshots or not because the body armor, you know, it reduces damage all the same. Is that the same way in Splitgate, or do headshots actually do matter?
Headshots matter.
Okay, there's no armor that's doing this or that that's preventing you from whatever. All right, cool. Yeah, I'll give it a shot. I have a friend. She recently got. No, that's good. I like.
In acid and died.
Oh yeah. So that's the. Damn it. I like to introduce that as the lake of healing to people, and I like to see who jumps in first to get in. But you did it without a prompt, so
I just thought it was water, man.
I'm gonna go ahead and get you revived. Not gonna lie, I can't with it. Flavor Nuka says, not gonna lie, I can't wait to play the game. Got Ruby Pass from GA when JC streaming with MD14. Yeah, MD14 was an awesome person to stream with, though. That's awesome. So it is worth noting, yeah, if you do die, we do have revive shrines kind of littered throughout the adventure, but there's a very few, limited number of them that actually do exist. So careful on the dying aspect. But I think there's probably like two more, I think, in this adventure. One's in the boss room. There's always one in the boss room, so you always get like a second chance at the boss room. And there might be one somewhere else as well. I meant that not at you, I meant that at the audience specifically. I know some people like to, you know, we found ourselves in some messy situations before.
So I know right now that this is kind of the only activity during the early access. What are they? Do you know if they have any plans for like world bosses, raids, anything like that?
The answer to that is yeah. We are looking at end game content, and also, you know, so right now, as you know, the parties are or may not know, party sizes are limited to 6 right now. We are looking to having multi-user content. That's not the official word, so it's kind of what I just made up on the spot just now. But you know, as the name implies, it's more than just 6 people. It's a user content in that regards. But yeah, we are looking into that. But yeah, storylines as well. Guild-related interactions. You know, with the things you can do around you, and some world interactives. Can't really I can't spoil and disclose as to how much we're doing in that regards, but we are having that kind of all the way.
بالمناسبة انا نسيت اقول لكم ان احنا هبعت لكم دلوقتي في الشات الاستريم الخاص بجراي. هو كل يوم بيعمل على بيج تايم ستوديو، في ساعات بيبقى من الساعة 9.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I was dying. I had some concerns about the future just because, there's not a lot here just yet. It's fun. What is here is fun. Don't get me wrong. But I'm looking long term, and I would like to see. Well, I got confirmation, so I don't need to see it. But
في من
I just
الساعة
want
9
confirmation that we are in this for the long haul.
الساعة 11 تقريبا. المهم هيعملوا بس على تويتش، على الشانل بتاع تويتش اللي هبعتها لكم دلوقتي على في الشات. اعملوا فولو وهتلاقوا طبعا نوتيفيكيشن اول ما هم يفتحوا، وكل يوم بيعملوا اكتر من ستريم. وطبعا نفس النظام اللي احنا بنعمله، لو عدوا ال10 فيورز بيدوا 2 روبي بس. طبعا هم بياخدوا عشوائي يعني باختياراتهم كده زي ما يختاروا. مش بيعملوا زينا او بيجيبوا سبينر ويلفوه ويحطوا اسامي الناس، لا هم بيختاروا عشوائي. المهم يعني بيعملوا كل يوم او كل ستريم هم بيعملوه جديد على بيج تايم ستوديو، او برضه هبعت لكم الشانل الخاصه بتاعت جراي نفسه اللي معانا، اللي هو الستريمر الرسمي اللي احنا وصفناه برضه في الاستريمات اللي فاتت بتاعتنا. بيعمل على بيج تايم بلاي بيج تايم ويز جراي على تويتش برضو. يعمل ستريمز وجيف اويز لوري بس. ده الموضوع ده بقى كل يوم، لكن للستريمرز اللي زينا بيتعمل يوم واحد في الاسبوع، او بقى يتعمل يوم واحد في الاسبوع بمعنى اصح، لان احنا كان هو بيعمل الموضوع ده كل يوم معانا، ولكن معرفش ايه اللي غير الموضوع وخلاه هتموتوا ولا ايه الدنيا.
No, this is a mini boss, and I'm gonna switch over to a higher level quantum fixture just so I can get them revived out real quickly. There
No
we go.
problem.
Revive. There you
Ray's
go.
gonna start spinning.
when will I have this
Oh, wait.
قافل المود صح، اعمل
Yeah, Gray.
المهم تقدروا تخشوا على الستريم بتاعه، هبعته لكم في الشات، بس نخلص بس من الزعيم ده. ده زعيم صغير كمان مش زعيم كبير، بس دايما بيعذبنا او بيعذبهم يعني.
I'm okay.
This is gonna kick hard.
انت لما بتخش جوه كده
Dude, I can't believe I missed that one.
يعني لو مت
By the way, be
هزعل.
careful, Melee. He does have an aura.
Hey, how's it going there, Turtle?
Hello.
Oh.
How's it going, guys?
Slight reverb on your mic, but hey, how's it going?
Oh, there's a reverb?
It's kind of like a...
Yeah.
Is it just me or... Oh, okay. Wait, is it just me?
No,
that's
he has
hearing that?
static. He has static.
Yep.
Yeah, it sounds like there's static towards the end of it. And maybe your connection's not entirely plugged in. Try giving it like a twist a little bit.
How's that?
Oh, that's perfect. There you
Perfect.
go.
Wonderful. I just unplugged, plugged back in.
There you go. That's the old turn it
Good
on,
old
turn
reliable.
it off. Yeah.
So what's
hey,
going
what's
on
up?
in here?
We're doing
Real
the
dude?
playing stream right now, and yeah, we'll bring you in after this adventure as
Yay,
well.
NFTs.
بعتلكوا
Give me one moment. So let me get
اللينك
Jim
بتاع
Kieran up. Let me
جراي
also
اللي
answer
هو
a
بيج
question
تايم
in chat.
ستوديوز
Silverus is asking, more of a
على
trick question.
الشات.
If that is okay
تقدروا
with you,
تخشوا
how does
فيه،
the plan on releasing the
وفي
rest of the
اخر
supply, the
الستريم
content, the boxes they wanna drop?
تقدروا
Will it
تخشوا
be
وهو
made
بيوزع
so,
الجيف اواي
all of
وهي
the
يختار
promises to be
طبعا.
fair for those
لما تيجوا
responses,
تكتبوا في
not
الشات
really
تقريبا
close.
بيختار
Yeah.
حد
So I can't really disclose too much on it, but it's
من
not gonna be something obviously
الشات.
easily obtainable, Silverus.
يعني هو بيجي مثلا يقول معاكم 5 دقايق اكتبوا لي اليوزر نيم، وبعد 5 دقايق بالظبط بيظبط الاليكسا جوجل اليكسا ولا المهم الجهاز اللي عنده ده اللي هو بيتكلم معاه ده المهم اليكسا يعني، وبيقول لها تظبط 5 دقايق. بعد ما تخلص 5 دقايق طبعا الناس اللي بعتت اليوزر نيمز بتاعتها في الشات بيختار كده بقى، يعني اللي يعجبه يعني مثلا يختار منهم.
It's some big bugs.
Yeah, Big Time is not going to be an easy game to play. It is definitely focused on, we really just stress the aspect of cooperative based play as
Thank
well
you.
as fast action play. Where
Thank you, yeah, my
you can't
friend.
just stand still and hope to not die, and or beat the dungeon, or beat the adventure rather. So yeah.
Thank
moving is definitely
you.
necessary. Jin Kieran, you can also move side to side as you're reviving, by the way, in the event that you're getting shot by something.
Oh, right. I keep forgetting about that.
No, I know your struggle because I played a number of battle royale games where you're forced to basically sit in place and get smashed, dude. And
Just
it's
got
sad.
That's where the
Guys,
came from.
if someone has a weapon for fixer, he can drop me, please.
Oh yeah, I should mention if anyone's playing fixer, you do more damage doing jump attacks with your hammer. Jump attacks do more damage, but different weapons kind of have different, I guess, metas, if you will.
Yeah.
And for the quantum fixer hammer, you do most damage while doing jump attacks.
I noticed that, and
That-
people thought I looked goofy by just jumping and slamming down repeatedly.
No, you're playing the game well.
The hammer is one of the heaviest inside, right?
Those two types of hammers is two-handed hammer, and then there's the quantum fixture one-handed hammer. The one-handed hammer works best by jump attacks. The two-handed hammer works best with a spin attack. So you have to sprint.
Yeah, like Titan Rune and Moon Juice, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right. Let's do this.
Oh, cool. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, thanks for the follow there. Vegetatilium and Silverius Nofi. Thanks guys for tuning into the show. If you guys have questions about the game, by the way, or just questions in general, either on behalf of your viewers or on anything else, like don't hesitate to ask. I like answering questions, even if you think they may be hard questions, even if you think they might be negative questions. I would like to dispel negativity out of the way if there are any, because I know people are always,
yeah, sure,
sketched out when they hear about blockchain.
Yeah. That's kind of why I ask the questions that I ask. Is I have a lot of Web 2 people in my community, and I've honestly hit some friction since moving to Web 3.
Yeah,
but I'm trying to show them that it's not as scary as everybody makes it out to be. Like the headlines are sensationalized for a reason, you know.
Yeah, and it is. That's. Oh, dude, hold on.
I think right now it's such a refreshing conversation because it's finally getting to a point to where like the money isn't so greedy. Like you're not having so much money going around positively, and so it's really forcing people to like look at it as a whole, not just for the greed aspect.
Well, yeah, and also
nice.
to be fair, in their defense, there's a lot of projects that try to advertise themselves as a game, but they're not even really a game. They're just trying to sell you their products. They're trying to say buy this, and and that's not what gaming should be about. If you have to sell stuff to people to have a quote unquote fun experience, that's not really a fun experience. That's
right.
People don't want to spend money just because they feel like they have to. They want to spend money because they want to. And that's why, again, we're going with the cosmetic model because, people tend to be more receptive or more positively receptive if, they can choose whether or not they want to spend money while knowing that if they did decide not to spend money, that it's not going to negatively impact them in the game.
I agree with that concept so much.
Like, that's the reason why I got into Big Time. I saw the other products out there and they're like, oh, yeah, we're a fun, other products have been like, oh, we're a quote unquote fun game, but you gotta spend some money with us in order to have some of that fun. And I'm like, dude, why? Like, what's the point?
Yeah.
Will the game have a campaign? Like a story mode?
Yeah. Well,
oh.
Damn it, Stigo, I'm gonna hate you so much right now. This is our 10th time doing this together, and I say our story, we have a storyline in a quest. Yes, there's a storyline.
Yeah. I said that's a negative question, but that's not,
so
absolutely.
I got into Web3 initially because of the whole play to earn premise. I mean, obviously, let's be honest, look at gas prices and everything else. Everybody's trying to find a way to make a little bit of money. But I got into it understanding, and this is kind of what I've been stressing to my followers, is it's not a get-rich-quick scheme. One game, for example, I've been playing for like 2 months. I've maybe made $30 off of it. I'm not investing in these games to make a quick buck. I'm investing in these games because I believe in the projects. And Big Time's actually one of those. I didn't go out and buy NFTs. I didn't wait around for access. The second Jade Pass became available, I went and bought it, burnt it, and got access. And everybody's like, well, that's dumb. Jade Pass isn't even worth it. I'm not playing it for the NFTs. I haven't gotten a single NFT drop, but you know how many hours of entertainment I've gotten out of this game already, and it's in pre-alpha?
Yeah, actually...
I'm just saying.
To speak onto your drop rates, by the way, if you want to see... So there are things that will discourage your drop rates, like playing solo, for example, or playing in a party.
Yep.
The levels are kind of all everywhere. What I'd recommend doing is play in a party of 6.
Yep.
Make sure you're all basically at the same level. Make sure you're not, that you guys are clearing the majority of the mobs in the adventure. Make sure you guys are obviously doing the mission. I guess you kind of have to nowadays. But before you could skip it. Doing the mission objectives, and if you kind of have all that, your chances are a lot higher than someone who's just playing a solo or someone who's just getting carried.
Yeah.
And see, and that's why what I've told people is like, yeah, I haven't made anything off of Big Time, but that's because most of the time I'm solo because of my time zone. And a lot of my friends, like in my guild, they started playing back during Gold Access, and they were burnt out by the time I even got into the game. So I know when the full game comes out, I'm going to enjoy the heck out of it because I'm going to have people to play with. I know that there's going to be a full reset. Everybody's characters and progress is getting wiped before the game launches, so we'll all be on the even playing field, and people will get to keep their NFTs anyway. So I don't have any. You've answered every single question I've thrown at you. I have absolutely no negative conceptions of this game after this stream. I mean, you know, like I said, there were some concerns, but you have literally answered everything. So.
Mhm.
That's what we're here for, or at least that's what I'm here for. Let me clarify.
Well, it's. I just want to pull more Web 2 gamers over and show them, especially games that give you the option. It's 100% optional to get involved with the NFTs.
Yeah.
Right.
Actually, if you noticed, actually, I've called them cosmetics. I don't really use the word NFTs too often now, because it is a triggering word, you know. But at the end of the
True.
day, you know.
Oh, we
the
have
reason why I call them
52.
cosmetics is because they function exactly as cosmetics, but they're a limited edition. You know, like there's a limited
Right.
quantity and supply.
I think I have a bug. I can't sprint. It's like doing some sprinty, goofy stuff.
Sprinty,
try-
goofy stuff.
Try switching pocket watches and swap back. Oh, never mind.
Oh,
You got-
dodging fixed it.
Perfect.
There you go.
Moon juice. What are your thoughts? Honest opinions. You know, what are your thoughts about, you know, effectively, you know, what we're doing within big times? You know, I hate saying the word, but like NFTs within gaming, because I know that it's a very, you know, controversial topic.
I love it. Honestly, like I've done research on crypto games and NFT stuff in games, and I feel like you guys are doing it
Mm-hmm.
compared to like what a lot of other games are doing, where it's kind of good, kind of good.
Yeah. Anything that ever promised you get rich quick, like avoid. You know why? Because if you can get rich quick, you can also lose rich quick. You know, like
Mhm.
Like
And
I love that like you guys are just solely focused on the gameplay aspect, and then you also have like the ease of access of allowing like bank transfers and credit cards and all that stuff too.
Yeah.
yeah, because that's where it matters, right? Like it's cool to have NFTs in gaming, I guess, you know, but like when you have to learn this, like the technical shit, the stuff. Sorry, you know, it's like the hell, you know, like you start. That's when you start losing a number
The,
of other
the
people.
the problem is just the many players or many people just are looking into the NFTs as just an investing, you know, while I don't think
Yep.
that it's just like investing. It's much more than investing.
I look at it like
For players.
crowdfunding. I buy NFTs to support the project and the developers in the game. I don't really look to make a profit off of anything that I buy in
Exactly.
the gaming space.
Right.
Exactly.
Right now it's all collectability with a little bit of utility. Whereas once the
Exactly.
blockchain gets more fleshed out, it's gonna become way more utility, and then like games like this, like good games and stuff, will have collectability in them with like cosmetics and things like that just add to the utility of the item.
Yeah, exactly. And it is worth noting, by the way, we do also, I know we spoke about the cosmetics aspect of it, you know, the things that make you look cool, but we do have utility-based, you know, NFTs, and before anyone freaks out, they don't give you gameplay advantage. Basically, utility-based, what we mean by that is earning the token in-game. What we also mean by that is upgrading your NFTs and being able to rent out your properties, you know, being able to kind of design your base a lot better, you know, cosmetically speaking. But none of that's going to give you an actual advantage in the game, but they are effectively utility-based because it does serve a purpose outside of just, what do you call it, outside of just, you know, it being cosmetic only. Like renting out, you know, the properties that allow you to expand your bases is something that is
Oh, like the
utility-based.
spaces?
Exactly.
Cool.
So it's more like a social element. It's not like a content.
Yeah, exactly. You know, it's not something
And-
that's going to be like, okay, you're, you know, you can spend hundreds and thousands of dollars in this game. If you don't play it, you're not going to progress the
Yeah, you know, by the way, the people when were a lot of hype on the NFTs, they bought a lot of VIP access for big time as an investing. They think that later it will be, why they don't understand what's even VIP passes for. They just bought it like, it's NFT. Then now it's going down because actually the people are using it.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
it's
a lot of
not
people
just
who-
like trading anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's really problem for the new people inside the NFT gaming, especially.
And it sucks, like, that some people have put a lot of money thinking that it is, you know, but to be honest, I want to say I'm kind of happy about it because, you know, it really shows credence.
Sure,
that
not.
It forces people to say, like, oh, hey, this is not just a get-rich-quick scheme. This is actually a game, and people aren't just here to make, you know, big fat, flips, because that's not
Right.
the point of big time. Ghostigo, you're gonna have to run back to the beginning. You're gonna use a revive shrine. Go, get out of there. Everyone, hold the G as in golf button and just give up. And then Ghostigo's gonna use our last chance revive shrine.
Do you think we need
Gray,
to?
are y'all on east or west?
N8 east on Charlie.
Okay. Just gonna
Yeah,
get
that's why when I
loaded.
introduce this game, I don't even mention the NFTs. I just say that they're we get cosmetics,
Yeah.
but you'll see like the NFT looted up there because
Okay,
they have the
so-
possibility.
I agree with that, but my question is, when the game goes full release, will players need a wallet to access the game?
No, they don't. So okay. So
See-
here's another hard part.
Just
that
their
I'll
email.
explain. So we have a patented vault technology. We actually have a patent on it, and if you are interested, send me a Discord DM, and I'll link you to what the patent is. But basically, it allows for us to create. It is, and this is
Oh.
what people who are like very blockchain enthusiasts are like, they don't like to hear. But initially, all the NFTs that you're getting within Big Time, they're going to exist on platform and off chain. But they are tied to a smart contract, and you will have the ability to actually export that off of our platform to, like, let's say OpenSea or whatever not, if you want to, paying whatever fees you have to pay. But the reason as to why you can exchange on the marketplace, in our NFT Big Time marketplace, and not to worry about gas fees, is because you're
Oh damn.
oh shoot, okay. The only reason why you can interact in our marketplace without having to worry about gas fees is because we have that system set up. If all of our NFTs were on chain, and I guess an all platform, each time that you got an NFT, you have to pay a certain fee for that. You have to pay your gas fees or whatever not.
Yeah.
By having it being
Oh no.
on platform and off chain, you won't have to worry about stuff like that. That being said, again, the NFTs are actually tied to a smart contract themselves, and you'll be able to export them out to OpenSea if you wish to.
See, that's pretty much the only reason I've been mentioning that NFTs are there is because I thought people were going to require a wallet, and I've been teaching people about wallets for like the last 2 weeks and trying to get them set up and everything.
Oh yeah, no. They
So the
don't
fact
even
that you
know
just
I-
said that, oh my
I
God.
was like that in my
It makes
stuff.
accessibility for people who are new to the blockchain so easy.
Yeah,
Mhm,
and
yeah.
I like the fact that you can use Google Sign In for the authentication too. I feel like that might combat bots a little bit with the once it goes public and free to play. Just
And it
because
gives
you have
people
to-
that emotional security too, because like Google is something that they're comfortable with and they
Mhm.
like already
True.
trust.
This game actually is a great model for the new beginners into the NFT gaming.
Yeah.
About the easy options, I mean. For example, there is no any game or supporting the Visa payments. This one, I guess, it's the first one.
Yeah, we were looking to bring like you said, accessibility. You don't need to know wallets. You don't need to understand crypto.
Mhm.
You don't need to understand any of that technical stuff, and you shouldn't have to just to play a game, right?
Yeah.
How silly is that? You have to learn all of these different new nuances and concepts just to be able to enjoy a game, to play it, and to be able to sell it.
Yeah.
If you know what credit card is, then, hopefully I think you all should.
Yeah.
That's
Sure.
all you really should need to be able to interact with it,
Yeah.
or bank transfers or otherwise. There's no reason for it to be especially convoluted.
Mhm.
Turtle, I think you're in a
So-
party right now, or you turned up looking for party.
Oh, I am still in a
This
party. My
this
bad, my
was
bad.
really smart to add the credit card, because
Yeah, it sounds like this game's basically going to be. It sounds like Web 2 gamers are still going to be able to enjoy the Web 2 experience, while Web 3 will still have the option to invest in NFTs and stuff like that. And I really appreciate projects that do that, because I keep telling my viewers like that those are the projects I'm hunting for to kind of bridge that gap.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And if they want to go down the Web 3 rabbit hole further, this will give them that taste. They can come to me for questions, and I can steer them, further into the rabbit hole. But right
For
now,
sure.
just that initial conversion is so difficult because, like you said earlier, people hear the word NFT and they just immediately vomit in their mouth. It's
Right.
Mhm.
And that's fair. I get where they're coming from. I get it 100% because I was kind of that way, to be honest. Believe it or not. And
I was too.
I did my research. I had to do my research. And to their credit, there are a lot of, I would say, right now we're in what's considered the Wild West period. Like the frontier of of the blockchain and whatnot. There's so many scam projects out there. There's
Yeah,
very
a
few
lot.
ways of holding places accountable because this is all still brand new, right? Like the only quote unquote, if you will, NFT game that
Yeah,
people really ever knew at the time was Axes, and even then, you have to, in order to interact with that, you have to spend hundreds of dollars just to stand even.
Right.
somewhat of a chance.
You would
so-
like
so yeah.
to advise you something, guys. If you are looking for new games or new play to earn games, as like me, please be careful for from the phishing sites. I just got scammed from one of them.
Oh man, yeah, tell me about it. You know what? It's a good thing I don't like the ocean too much, so I don't have to worry about fishing.
Yeah, actually, it's full of scammers.
Yeah, no, there are plenty of them. But that said, before we go into this any further, while I do enjoy it, I think it's a great conversation. Let's kind of work about the Ruby VIP Pass giveaway.
Guys, I can't feel my legs.
Oh wait, what happened?
Help! I
Are
can't
you
feel my
glitching?
legs.
Yeah,
Where
you
are my
glitched
legs?
straight
Oh, wait.
through.
Your character legs or your own legs?
That's a cool cosmetic.
Gray, I think we need to talk about getting this man some legs.
Oh, it's one of my NFTs.
Wait, what? Oh, that should definitely be reported. Oh, do you mind telling me what that is? I actually am curious. I do want to have that. And I'm not...
Hang on. It looks like it's the Zalordorian Adept
Adept.
Legs 3 zeros. Yeah.
Oh, that's super sick, dude. I'm not gonna say anything because I do want to see people. But really quickly, let's do the VIP Pass giveaway just so we get this on time real quickly. Moon Juice or Jin Karen, which one of you guys want to go first for the giveaway?
You can go first.
All right.
All right, cool. So we'll do Jin Karen. For those tuning into the stream, if you want to be eligible for a Ruby VIP Pass, please make your way over towards twitch.tv/JinKaren. I'm gonna go post your credentials in our chat really quickly. You do need to have a Big Time Marketplace account, which you can make at nft.bigtime.gg. And all you need to do is provide them your username. You can do the giveaway however you want to, Jin Kieran. Were you told how many VIP passes you're able to get? You want me to ask him?
Here. They told me initially it would be probably 1 to 3.
Okay. All right, because I know our default method is 10 to 1 if no special deal has been brokered. But if yours is going to be 1 to 3, then it's 1 to 3. So as in every one viewer you get is 3?
No, just 1 to 3 passes. Is what they told me.
Okay.
Based on how many people showed up, which tonight's a little slow because Web3.
Okay. No, not a problem whatsoever. So here's what we'll do. Then we'll do the 10 to 1-ish ratio. Depending on how many people, we also got kind of moving over to your stream as well. We can probably do 2. But yeah, if you guys can, let's go over towards twitch.tv/JinKieran. We'll give you about 3 minutes for people to kind of migrate over and make their accounts. You do the giveaway however you want to, whether you want to reserve it for a friend instead, or it's your giveaway, your stream. I don't care how you do it. Decide how you want to do your giveaway, and we can get set up that way. How's that sound?
للأسف كان نفسي أكسب الدونجون اللي فات ده، ولكن حصلنا على NFT. حصلنا على أنهي NFT ده؟ تقريبا حصلنا على ال NFT ده. على فكرة ده كان جديد مش قديم. أنا ما خدتش ال NFT ده، ما شفتوش خالص قبل كده.
That was never discussed, so I'm down for whatever.
عايزين نظبط كده ال NFT بتاعتنا كده.
Yeah, so the giveaway, it's if you already won one before, you can't really re-enter. It's 1 Ruby Pass per Big Time Marketplace username. And I was very specific as to what I just said, by the way. I'm not gonna repeat it.
Okay. Nice.
That's good things for some people. And I guess while that time goes off, let's go hunt for another adventure.
Do it.
Great.
Yeah, I was waiting for.
Did they just put this in the reset allocate skill and stat points?
Oh no, that's been there.
Oh, I first time I've noticed it.
That's all good. It's a godsend because oh, I didn't talk about this yet. So I guess let's go find an adventure real quick. I found a 1 to 8. It's perfect. Turtle,
yeah, but
can you
with
switch to a
Chronomancer.
class that's less than level lower, closer to level 4?
I don't have any other. I mean, I could switch to a level 0.
Yeah, please, if you don't mind. So there's an XP penalty disparity. That's why, if the levels are too far apart from each other.
Oh, really? What's the differential factor?
I don't actually have that exact number. I just know that the further apart you are in levels, the less XP that people get. And
Gotcha.
XP is gained the quickest when everyone's the same level.
Okay, cool.
I'm sending a summon party. Oh no, that just disappeared.
وده برضو ده ال NFT ده جديد على فكرة.
Oh, Oh, so I didn't mention this
Disappeared like my legs.
the portal.
ال
it's
NFT
worth
ده
noting, by the way,
جديد.
the items in Big Time.
ما كانش معايا ده
in Big Time, it's not class bound, they're stat
بس
bound.
لذيذ هنلعب بيه شوية
What
بقى.
does that mean? It means that you can effectively wield whatever you want to wield, so long as you have the correct stats for it. Why does that matter?
يلا نروح
Well,
نعمل
for example, I
الدونجن
found someone
الأخير.
back in pre-alpha
يمكن يطلع لنا كده NFT جديد
but
جميل زي
they
ده.
found themselves dying
بس
a lot.
نفسي
They were
في رير
trying
بقى.
dodging and they just kept dying non-stop. What they
شوية
ended up
رير
doing
بقى.
was they put a lot of points into strength. After doing so, they were starting to they were able to equip the Time Warrior based armor, and they made themselves a lot more tankier, allowing them to survive in combat a lot longer, as well as being able to cast the spells that they want to cast. So that is also another thing worth noting. Screw it. We can go over here. We can do this one. I don't care if it's above our level. Go, Steve. Can you make your way to a grade real quickly? Summon a portal and then switch back to your level 4 character, please. Go, Steve. Do you have the summon allies ability?
Like.
There we go. Perfect. Thank you.
Okay.
That's
You're
how
welcome.
you make your way towards us, Turtle. Hey Google, alarm off.
Yes, I can in just one moment. I'm just switching over to this tier 0 character real quick.
Cool. And the next stream is about to start in about 11 minutes from now, so we're gonna make sure we kind of roll through this real quickly.
Alright.
Zombie says, what's the max number of skill points you can earn so far? There is no limit. It's one level, one skill point.
How much longer you want to wait before I start this raffle?
You can probably start it now. I feel like. Yeah. Let's see where you're at right now. Let me ask you. How many people did you max out at? You think roughly, Jin Karen?
Let's see. Probably around 6 or 7 tonight.
Okay, so let's do one VIP pass then. It is worth
Sounds
noting,
like
by
a
the way,
plan.
that you can always book more playing streams with us. To what do you call it? You can always book more playing streams with us to get more VIP pass giveaways, which is what Gustigo has been doing. but it's a once a week scenario.
Exactly. You need to mention this carefully. Don't say to your viewers the same.
Asking me about 4 times per se. I don't know how much more carefully I can be with repeating that.
It's not me. We already got it.
Alright, Karen, go ahead and pick your winner. And then you can set it. Make sure you need to have their Big Time Marketplace username. You can send it to me in Discord DMs once you've chosen your winner. Okay? You can do your giveaway however you want to. Whoever types first.
You said that's- It says nft.bigtime.com to sign up for that, right?
No, nft.bigtime.gg.
I like my stuff now.
Oh, I think we lost Moon Juice.
And Jin Karen.
Says
we
Jinkrin and Moonjuice aren't in here
Yeah.
yet.
Yeah, we entered inside an adventure.
One has came.
Okay, Moon Juice is here now. Okay, cool. Alright,
And
perfect.
now
There we
are
go.
good, yeah.
Chill. Alright, cool. So I guess while you're deciding on that one really quickly, let's have everyone now move over towards twitch.tv/moonjuice's stream. I posted in chat. Again, everyone, that's twitch.tv/moonjuice. Moonjuice, how many VIP passes were you told that you were given?
I think just one.
Okay. Gotcha. Wait, that's your
Okay.
point of contact told you one?
Yep, I've. Let me see.
Yeah, you double check your email just to make sure, because I know you have 40k followers. I just wanna.
Look at this Moonjuice. He's got the Twitch pillow and everything in the background. We love that. It's a vibe. Oh, there's a Vendroid here. Love that.
Sorry about that. I was situating the giveaway stuff. I'm just waiting for the person to sign up for their account and give me their ID, so I am good.
Sounds good. All right, and everyone else, make your way over to twitch.tv/moonjuice. Look in our Big Time Studios chat. Already? One? Okay, sounds good. We'll give you about 3 minutes for people to kind of migrate over to your channel. Make sure, by the way, for those who are switching over to twitch.tv/Jinkira, twitch.tv/moonjuice, give them a follow, guys. Like, at the end of the day, we're a community, And our community operates best when, you know, we're all in a collaborative mood and we're, you know, working with each other. So please make sure if any of you guys are tuning into any of their streams respectively, please give them a follow. And if you have a spare sub, throw it to them. Some people have been throwing subs to us. I don't get commission on this, so you throw a sub to us, it literally means nothing to me. It means you could have given it to, you could have given it to somebody else on the channel. So please. Do
So honest.
to our channel. No, it literally means absolutely nothing to
Yeah.
me. You know what? I'll take it one step further. It means absolutely nothing to the team. They don't look at Twitch
Sure.
as like a means to profit.
Sure.
They literally don't care. I was the one that pushed for them to go affiliate. They didn't care to go affiliate, and the only reason why I wanted to go affiliate for this channel was so that we could get Twitch emotes, which I completely forgot to ask about the art team to make emotes for. But yeah, guys, please, don't throw your subs here unnecessarily when you.
If you don't mind me asking, have you seen a pretty decent conversion rate for the web YouTubers you guys have been picking up? 'Cause I've been watching a few of the streams on the Time channel.
Put it this way: if they didn't like the idea of NFTs and blockchains, they would have not shown up for the meeting. And we've actually had a number of people who didn't show up to the meeting. They're like, oh, you know. So anyone who's basically doing the play stream has already, to some extent, are open to the idea of how how blockchain and, you know, gaming is going to kind of function together. If that makes sense, right?
Yeah, that's a good way to look at it.
And so what needs to happen after that is basically effectively showing them how we're planning on doing it specifically, so that they understand, and then like hopefully they're like, you know, oh, okay, I get it, you know. But I did have one guy specifically that I think he was just there honestly at that point just to make content to troll, because he was taking things way out of proportion, and yeah, it was just it wasn't a good experience all around. But you know, it is what it is, and yeah, it is gonna be hard no matter what, like. Just like, you know, like politics, right? You know, there's some people who will adamantly always feel one specific way, and even if you told them, like, you know, even if you told them everything down to the deep, you know, nitty gritty, like, you don't need to understand this, you don't need to understand that, just because the word, you know, they've already associated that word with NFT equals scam, that doesn't change in their head at all.
True.
And you know, again, that's what it is. But honestly, in my opinion, I think it's here to stay. A number of it may not be, you know, but hopefully in due time we'll see. If you guys can cuddle up together, I can do shoot, okay. I should have said that sooner. So the quantum pictures have the ability
that
to
was
revive
so
people.
quick.
So the quantum pictures have the ability to revive people in a group setting, like an AOE group revive. And I forgot to tell you guys about that, and so I know you guys were kind of spacing away from each other, and I was trying to do
كان سريع جدا الدنجن ده.
on both of you guys at the same time, but it's all good.
كان سريع جدا.
Literally no one entered.
Well, if you want to save it for a friend or otherwise, you're more than welcome to do so.
مفيش NFT واحد طيب؟ NFT واحد بس من الدنجن ده اخش
Oh
كده
yeah,
واطلع.
and then at that point you didn't even need to do a giveaway. We've had some people like
من
their
غير ولا
giveaways
حاجة.
was, hey, we're not doing a giveaway, we're just giving it to our friends, and that's a fair. That's more than, by the way, and if anyone's getting upset by that, don't be, because at the end of the day, this is their stream, this is their passes, you know, and this is their audience. So at the end of the day, they get to decide how they want to go about doing that.
Yeah, sure.
At least this way, like, I know it'd be going to someone that's interested.
Exactly. Yeah, you want it to go to people who actually care, not just someone who's, you know, whatever. Okay, so that said, yeah, make sure you give them, give me in Discord DM their Big Time Marketplace username. And what else am I trying to say? We'll do one VIP pass giveaway on the Big Time Studio stream. So you guys can re-enter the adventure. I guess we can enter it together. We only got like a minute left to go inside that, anyways. And I am waiting for my group of other people to show up, which I have not seen yet. 9:30. Oh wow, only one person showing up. Victoria. Oh, sorry. Whoops.
I guess Olive Rua's got VIP passes. Great.
Little Miss NZ. Okay, that's who's showing up.
With how there's timers on the portals, is that like once the timer's up, it kind of like creates a new one? Since it's
هما دخلوا
procedural?
ايه؟ دخلوا دونجون. ايه ده؟ ازاي؟
Yeah, it spawns randomly out in the world.
معلوم ان هما يخشوا ولا
somewhere,
دخلوا؟
somewhere.
اوكي. وراهم.
Hold on. You guys can go ahead for it. I need to check my emails really quickly, and I'm also going to do the giveaway on our stream as well. For those who are tuned in, we're doing another giveaway at twitch.tv/BigTimeStudios for those who are here with us. Give us one moment.
You'll have to run up to the tree real quick, Gray, just to open up the gate.
Do push-ups.
There you go. Sonic Hedgehog it.
I saw that.
You can do
Yeah.
push-ups, guys, inside the tree. It makes you more strength.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Get a couple thousand a day.
Oddly enough. No, he's not kidding, by the way. I don't know if you know that. If you look at the top left of your screen, there's a strong arm buff that Ghostiu has because he did a push-up at the tree. Life.
Oh wait, how do you do a push-up?
Hit the X button. Alright guys, Ruby VIP Pass giveaway on the Big Time Studio stream. Go ahead and type in !ticket to be a part of that if you haven't already gotten a Ruby VIP Pass. If any of you guys have any questions about the game itself, please don't hesitate to ask, and we are here.
Ooh, I got another question nobody's answered.
So, what's up?
PvP, is that going to be a thing?
Yes, not right now, but yes. And the reason why is because we don't want to haphazardly introduce PvP. Other games have done so where it's like one class is the absolute meta, kind of a little silly. So, yeah, absolutely. Oh, let me go ahead and drag. But yes, it's gonna be in the future, just not right now. Hey, what's up, little Miss NZ? How's it going?
I'm alright, how are you?
Chillin'. Thanks for joining us, by the way. So,
Who's alive?
there's, well, I guess, you know, hold on, let me just switch this back to the other channel real quickly.
HPR. Oh, great. Dead.
We'll revive you. There's a revive station right over here.
Nice.
There you go.
I'm gonna do actually with Time Warriors this time.
Oof. Yeah, watch out for their debuffs on their feet. It's a poison debuff,
Yep.
and it does like a lot of damage. It's
Yeah,
like if
figure
you're
that
standing
out.
at the feet of the mages. Especially the Shadow Blades, because you have a lot more damage than HP, so if you get stuck in that poison, it really hurts. Alright. There should be another revive station just right back there.
No worries. I keep telling people that this is Dark Souls, the MMO. Like if you were doing this
That's
solo,
what it feels
it
like.
is so
yeah.
fun.
Yo, yeah, when I'm running solo, it's I play like the dungeons a whole nother way.
Come, guys.
Yeah, I pull like 1 or 2 enemies at a time, and I'm dodging around and jumping. When it's a whole group, I'm just like face tanking everything.
Yep.
I need to not.
He said I need to not.
سؤال دلوقتي أقوى واحد فيكو.
Alright, so
فإيه؟
the next playing stream is about to start right now.
Okay.
Moon Juice, go ahead and send me your friends, you know, marketplace, whenever. Probably if you can have it like by tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll probably get it tonight.
Yeah, so tomorrow night. By tomorrow night's good. And then I think, what's her name, Jin Kieran? I think you've already done it for me. Everyone, little.
Crawl out of that poison, Jink.
This is Little
Chicken.
Miss. He's gonna be joining us for the play-in stream. Now, is anyone here about to peace out or has to go? Legend.
Nope. I mean, I don't.
Does Stigo?
I don't need to, but if we need a spot, I can leave.
Oh, do you need to open up a slot?
The answer is yes. And worst comes to worst, I can always end up making my own party. It's not a big deal. But the
Well, I
ideal
mean,
is...
if y'all need to, like, I can dip out of here because I just came in last.
I can dip too. I got people trying to get me on Splitgate right now.
There you
would
go.
you rather be on Splitgate or on Big Time, Moon?
I mean,
be
either.
honest.
Either.
Okay, I feel like your audience comes more free for Splitgate, so yeah. Yeah, no, but by all means, go back to your to Splitgate. Yeah, thanks for joining us so much, by the way. I really appreciate it. If you want to do more giveaways in the future, if you want to talk to your point of contact and see if, there's more VIP passes that could be, had around, I'm not sure what they can do in that regards. Go ahead and reach out to them. And yeah, absolutely, okay? If any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to me. But thank you so much for joining us, Moon. I appreciate it. And, oh, I forgot that we had a giveaway on our channel, so I gotta still finish up that giveaway, so we'll keep on it. Alright, cool. Thanks so much for joining us, Moon. I appreciate it. Everyone else...
Moon.
Yeah, it's a pleasure. If everyone can you guys hit the escape button, return to lobby? And let's go ahead and meet, let's go meet little Miss NZ. NZ, I'm assuming NZ is, New Zealand?
Yeah, it is.
Awesome. So that means that we have to switch over to the NA West server, because that's going to be the best for her.
Heard.
Have a good night, guys.
Alright, take it easy, Moon.
Night, my dudes.
Cheers.
Good night, Moon.
And NZ, I'm assuming you're going to be streaming as well, is that correct?
Yeah. I was just getting things. My
No.
game is doing an update. It just errored, so I'm just trying again.
What's the error say?
It would have been great if I took a screenshot of it.
Yeah,
But
no
ما
worries.
بس اختاروا يطلعوا برا عشان في حد تاني معانا دخل.
Does it matter which like Prime Foxtrot Charlie we pick?
هيخشوا على
I want to say it
للأسف
does.
NA
Well, let's go to
West.
Prime.
ولو
Let's go to
حسيت
Prime.
ان
Okay.
البنج عالي شوية
I'm
هنحتاج ان
assuming
احنا
that's
بقى
like the
نسيبهم
instance,
ينجوي
right?
عشان الموضوع مش
Yeah,
هيبقى
Chief won that
لذيذ
giveaway,
قوي.
but Chief already has a Jade Pass, and they can't get Ruby, so we'll draw another winner. Congratulations to Mr. Furious.
اروح اشرب بقى واجيلكوا لحظة.
Mr. Furious. Please reply back with your NFT.bigtime.gg marketplace username. Congrats. And then we close the giveaway.
Nice.
Awesome. And then you guys are all gonna have to make a new pocket watch, or at least if you're within level 5, I think that should be okay. If you're anything higher than that, you're gonna have to do a new pocket watch.
I'll try a new class. I'll switch pocket watches.
Yeah, by all means. Alright, we got a lot of DMs coming in right now, and I'm gonna just close my eyes and deal with it later. No, just too many DMs, dude. It's
حد
wild.
عنده أي سؤال حابب يستفسر عنه عن اللعبة؟
Same here as Mr. Furious. Congrats,
يقدر
Mr.
يكتب لي في
Furious.
الشات.
Let me just enter you into our little page right now. So
طبعا
I know
هكون
what's up.
شاكر جدا ومبسوط ان انا اجاوب على اي سؤال.
Yeah, we were talking about all the DMs you guys probably get
الناس محتاجة تعرف
every single
عنه.
day in Discord.
It
think
used to
it
be
was,
way worse for me back then, because back then I used to be effectively one of the big community mods, and I stopped because I started doing the play and stream, and I started, as well as a job.
Yeah.
Well, back then I would get close to about 100 DMs daily, and that's nothing compared to one of our community manager at the time that we had, who got close to 200 DMs daily.
Whew.
So can you imagine that your job is to manage Discord, but you can't even do that because all the damn DMs are coming in? Like in order for you to, and I'm sure you guys noticed, before you guys can see your servers, the DMs show up first. So you just scroll through 200 DMs in order just to see the server you're supposed to, manage over. It was brutal. He had to disable his DMs. It was wild.
Yeah. That's why I see a lot of admins and managers having to do is where like you can't DM them. or like you can only DM them if they're friends, and they keep their
Right.
friends list very tight because of that exact reason. Just spam.
Yep.
And then especially unfortunately as you move into Web3, like
Oh my
not
God,
something like
especially
Big Time
here,
that's so
Jesus.
secure, but like so many other Web3 like spaces, it's just bots. Like so many bots. It's annoying.
Oh, dude, we still get bots, dude. On
Oh, yeah.
Discord. Hopefully you haven't been getting DM'd by them, but you know.
No, I think I'd say probably it was
صوت كده
May
عالي
or April
تقريبا.
last year
هو الصوت كده
that I was like
الصوت
getting
كل ده ما
really
كانش عالي
into
ولا
the
ايه؟
like just
What?
Web3 space in general,
الصوت
and I
هو
had to turn
مظبوط
off my
كده المفروض.
my
كده
DMs
المفروض
to where it was like
مظبوط.
private. Only people who I'm friends with can DM me because the amount of like spams that I was getting was just
المفروض
crazy. Same thing
أصلاً
on
كان
Twitter
مظبوط،
too. I had to
المفروض
turn
مش
it to where like only my friends
ممكن
could
بقى
DM me.
يا حسن
Me
انت
sharing my screen real quick on Discord isn't going to work. I have a gaming PC and a streaming PC, and I'm running
السماعات
Discord through my
بتاعتك واطية
streaming
شوية.
PC. Oh, actually, no, I could do it. I can do it through my. Never mind. I'm just having a
احنا اللي
moment.
جاي ده عامة آخر دونجون هنعمله.
That's what I'm just. This is a
عشان
different message to what I got originally.
ننام بقى
Okay.
ونصبح على خير إن شاء الله، وانتوا كمان تصبحوا على خير. بس هو يبدأ، أنا مش عارف هم لسه تقريبا هيقدموا اللعبة تاني ولا
Because I did
لأ؟
log in and have a run around the other day.
أنا أول مرة
Just to
أصلا
see, so I
أسهر
was having a
معاهم
look at like
الوقت
if
ده.
I sort of needed to set up a character like pre-stream or anything
Right.
like that, but it's repairing at the moment.
Okay, sounds good. We'll just put the stream into starting soon. Worst case scenario, we can always do a reschedule, unfortunately, and then we'll look into this further with you and I, and we'll see what's going on over there. Just because I don't want to hold up too much of your time when you could be, streaming, doing another game, and keeping your audience with you.
I haven't. My stream's not fired up yet because
Okay, gotcha. Oh, and I'm assuming you have like a stream schedule that you have to adhere to of some
أنا
sort.
بقول
yeah, like I'd
نقفل
posted.
الستريم لحد دلوقتي
Okay,
عشان
oh,
الصراحة
shit,
كان يومي
sorry.
صعب.
That's good.
الساعة 4.
Posted a few
بالظبط.
times.
Oh, well, now I have an invisible weapon and no legs.
Super dope.
ف...
Alright, let's see what's up.
ايه رأيكم يوم
Alright,
مش
this
عارف
after-
نعمل
okay,
بكرة
so
ستريم
yeah,
ولا لا،
let's
بس
let it
لو
go
ما
through the
عملناش
repair
ستريم
process.
بصوا بكرة لو ما عملناش فيديو
That's
هنعمل
something I've actually
stream.
seen before in the past, but
عامة
let me
يعني
go ahead and
بنسبة
screenshot
كبيرة
this.
مش هيتعمل
nice.
فيديو عشان ورايا حاجات كتير جدا بكرة لازم
So when we
تتعمل.
said we wanted you guys to test the game, well,
ف
I didn't mean it like this.
بنسبة كبيرة
Well, this is perfect though. This is how you get feedback and you
No,
fix
no, of
things.
course.
بنسبة
No, no,
كبيرة
no, no, of course,
هنعمل
but it
بكرة
sucks that it's
ستريم،
being put onto
لكن مش عارف
for
هيبقى
schedule
على
like
بيج
that.
تايم ولا على لعبة تانية. بنسبة كبيرة هيبقى لعبة تانية
Yeah, I
غير
can
بيج
feel
تايم
that.
عشان بقى نبتدي ننوع شوية.
This is an extra time that I
ولكن
slotted, and I
هقول
don't
لكم
usually
دلوقتي
stream on
الايميل بتاعي
Saturdays
جاله
in New
كونفirmation
Zealand
ولا
time.
لا
I have the last couple,
من
but that's
التيم
been
عشان نقدر نعمل
just as
الجيف اواي او نقدر
my
نقول
schedule of other
للناس
things is
ان
sort of
في
freed
جيف
up a
اواي.
little bit. It's usually my chill day, like I hang out on my Discord and
confirmed big time
just chat
stream
with people
يوم
and-
6
and play games.
يوم 6
so
الجاي
probably way too
يوم
many
الاربع
hours.
يعني الجاي.
Well, it is preparing. I'm assuming. I mean,
كان
obviously, I feel like the answer is yes.
الساعة
I'm assuming you have,
1:30
like,
حلو
Discord friends you
برضو.
play games with, right?
Yeah.
والستريم ده بقى
So it
هيبقى
is
فيه
worth
جيف
noting,
اواي.
in the worst case scenario, if you ever have to do
الستريم
reschedule
ده
this,
هيبقى فيه
that you
جيف
can
اواي
also
على
invite
روبي
them to
باس
join you
بنظامنا
as well.
الطبيعي العادي
so
جدا.
that we can get them
كل
access to
ما
staging.
نعدي
so that
10
when you do your
مشاهدين
play and stream, it's
في
not
الستريم
just
كله في
you
الآخر
and
يعني
a
يبقى
bunch
فيه
of
10
people you don't
مشاهدين.
know or aren't familiar with. It's a bunch of people you do
هيتوزع
know
أكتر
and
من
like.
واحدة روبي
Hopefully.
باس
Yeah.
على المشاهدين.
Tolerate.
Hopefully, like, at
فلو
least,
ليكوا صحاب، لو ليكوا اخوات، لو ليكوا أي حد
Exactly.
تعرفوه مهتم باللعبة
Hey Gray,
تقدروا إن انتوا
I figured out how to replicate the disappearing glitch. It's related to the cosmetics. If you have a cosmetic in the slot and then equip another one, it makes whatever you equip invincible.
فلو عندكم أي حد مهتم بالروبي باس تقدروا إن انتوا تضيفوه للستريم الجاي يوم الأربعاء الساعة 1:30 بعد نص الليل، عشان طبعا يبقى له فرصة إن هو يربح الروبي باس ونقدر نعمل كوميونيتي كبير جدا عن العرب جوه لعبة بيج تايم، لأن فعلا تستاهل. وغير كده بقى اللعبة شكلها مطولة في الفول أكسس للأسف. يعني للأسف اللي أنا حاسه من كلام جراي إن اللعبة مطولة في الفول أكسس أو الفري أكسس فحاولوا على قد ما تقدروا ان تحصلوا على روبي باس عشان بجد هو بنسبة كبيرة ده اللي انا حاسه، بس هو ما قاليش اي حاجة عن الكلام ده، ان هم هيعملوا جيف اواي تاني قبل الفول اكسس او قبل الفري اكسس للعبة. ولكن ده طبعا مش مؤكد، لكن لو هم طبعا هم في دماغهم حاجة، لو حابين ان هم يشهروا اللعبة اكتر وحسوا ان هي محتاجة لسه شهرة اكتر، هيعملوا ممكن جيف اواي تاني على مش روبي بس، على باس تانية طبعا تبقى متسمية اكتر حاجة غير روبي بس. ولكن لا اقدر اقول حاولوا على قد ما تقدروا ان انتوا تيجوا الاستريم الجاي اللي عليه جيف اواي، لان احنا كده كل اسبوع لينا جيف اواي، والروبي بس زي ما قلنا في اول ستريم ان هي هتبقى يوم 22/7 اللي جاي، هتقدر تخش اللعبة يوم 22/7 اللي جاي. فقدامنا كام اسبوع؟ قدامنا 1 2 3، يعني احنا هو خدنا يوم الاربعاء، يوم 6 معانا تاني يوم 6، وبعد كده هيبقى معانا اقول يوم 12، بعد كده يوم 18، ممكن 4 روبي باس جيف اواي او ممكن 3 مش عارف، بس هنعرف يعني. فلو 3 ستريمات بس جايين عليهم جيف اواي، فالموضوع ضيق جدا ان الناس تحصل كلها على الجيف اواي. ولو 4 هيبقى حلو شوية، واتمنى ان هو يكون 4 ستريمات عشان نعمل فيهم 4 جيف اواي. عامة الفترة الجاية ممكن ما تبقاش الاستريمات على بيج تايم كتير، ولكن الفترة الجاية هتبقى الاستريمات لبيج تايم خاصة بالجيف اواي بس.
Sorry, what was your question, Gray?
Oh wait, no.
عشان نقدر نتكلم على الالعاب تانية طبعا طالعة في الطريق، زي مير 4 هنتكلم عنها ونعمل عنها ستريم، زي نوني كوني اللعبة برضه الانيميشن اللي احنا عملنا عنها فيديو قبل كده، محتاجين نتكلم عنها ونشرحها لان اللعبة فعلا تستاهل. انا جربتها بنفسي يعني اتغمرت فيها جامد، ومحتاج ان انا العبها اكتر، ومحتاج ان انا اعلى فيها في الليفلز اكتر، لان اللعبة دي برضه فيها بلاي تو ايرن كويس جدا، ومحتاجين نكتشفه ونشرحه ليكوا عشان برضو تستفيدوا من القناه ومن استريمات.
East has better ping than West for me, but only just.
فخلوا بالكم من الديسكورد، لسه ما دخلش على الديسكورد يخش الديسكورد. خلي بالكم من الكوميونتي الخاص باليوتيوب، وخلي بالكم برضو من الانستجرام الخاص باليوتيوب، وخليكم على طول الابديت معايا عشان تعرفوا مواعيد الاستريمات اللي جايه من الجيف اويز على روبي باس لبيج تايم، والاستريمات برضو اللي جايه على الالعاب المختلفه التانية. شكرا لكل اللي كانوا معايا في الستريم ده، وشكرا لكل اللي شافوني واللي هيشوفوني واللي بيشوفوني. اشوفكم في حلقه جديده او ستريم جديد، مش عارف لسه، ولكن لو مش هشوفكم في حلقه جديده هشوفكم اكيد في ستريم جديد. اشوفكم على خير، سلام.